of us. Yeah, I just put my parents and my husband and son in there. I thought, okay.
Got that you writing on Sure.
Well, I'm going to have to retype it all anyway, so when I turn it in. Yeah. I know. That's okay. You can go over. you don't have to put both. I have an audience roster here to get my degree, but I'm trying to get into college algebra, and I'm kind of struggling to get up to that level. So it's going to take me another year before I get to graduate. But so in the meantime, it's like I'm trying to get up, taking her hopefully to A&M for my business occupations degree. Oh. So that's just fun. So, and I've got samples, so after we're done with my little spiel, it only has to be 7 minutes, so it shouldn't take too long. So, are we ready? Okay. Are you going to a party where you need to take a finger food? Do you want to take something homemade, but not have the time to spend hours in the kitchen? Then I have the dessert for you. Tiramisu Bites are a delectable dessert that are easy to make. And you only have to have 3 simple steps. Gather your ingredients together, mix it all up, and then assemble your dessert. I created these by, actually I made the filling for crepes for my nieces, and I used this to make the dessert with the leftovers, and it's come out great. It's a dessert that you can make a few changes to, and you can have a wide variety of flavors with it. To start off with, you'll need to gather your ingredients. You need 8 ounces of cream cheese that have been softened, a ½ cup of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla. You'll need an additional 1/8 of a cup of powdered sugar and a ½ cup of heavy cream. You'll also need some chocolate syrup and whipped cream for garnish, and I'm using mochaccino spread to flavor my mix. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and you put a block of cream cheese in a mixer, and you mix that up just for a minute or so. I'm using an electric mixer because it makes it really fluffy that way. And just get it so it looks kind of fluffy. And then you add in the powdered sugar. Sometimes you have to stop it to kind of scrape the sides, make sure it gets incorporated really well. And you also want to add in your teaspoon of vanilla. And again, you just have to make sure that everything gets incorporated really well. Scrape your bowl down several times. Make sure you get everything off the bottom. And then what I've done is I've taken the ½ cup of heavy cream and the 1/8 of a cup of powdered sugar, and I put that together. And you whip it up until stiff peaks form, and you've got it nice and creamy. And once this is all mixed in together, you just add that in. Rubber spatulas make it easy to do. And again, just make sure that you've got it mixed in together well. Scrape down the sides of your bowl. Awesome. Now, at this point, this is where you can take your recipe wherever you want to go. I haven't added any flavor to it, so you can do whatever you want. I'm going to add in the mochaccino spread, but you can do vanilla. You can also do cocoa powder. If you wanted to do fresh fruit, you could do chunks of fresh fruit in there. You can also do extract. You could do coconut, lemon, like if you want to do a lemon meringue. You could do orange if you wanted to. And then you can take it wherever you want. Like if you want to do a pina colada bite, you could do a small can of crushed pineapple and put in a little bit of coconut milk, and now you have pina colada bite. You just put those in the tart shell, garnish it with a little bit of toasted coconut, and you're done. So we're going to make sure that's good and creamy. And because of the whipped cream, the longer you whip it, the fluffier it gets. And then I just get tart shells here, and I get the Athens Philo tart shells. You can get them in the freezer section by the frozen desserts. And I use a cookie scoop. You just put a teaspoonful in and drop it in. And the cookie scoop makes it a lot easier and less messy. But you could just use a regular teaspoon if you wanted to. And now you're ready to garnish them, and you can do whatever you want for a garnish. I'm just going to use a little bit of chocolate syrup. But if you wanted to, you could do some cocoa powder or even some shaved chocolate on these. And then just a little dollop of whipped cream. And now you have a Tiramisu Bite. So now making a wonderful dessert is simple and easy, and taking desserts to potlucks or any kind of function is going to be a breeze. Thank you.